Tommy Tuberville. Senator Tuberville, welcome. As always, I have a number for you. You know, I talked about this. Alabama farmers are suffering. Chinese aren't buying soybeans. You probably know these numbers, but I just found them today. Last year, the Chinese purchased $12.6 billion worth of soybeans. You know what the number is this year so far? Zero. They haven't. That's it. Yes, sir. Zero. You're on top of it. I just find that remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, they're buying them from all other places, Larry, but they've kicked our farmers to the curb. But President Trump's working on that. They have been buying 700 million bushels of soybeans a year. And so soybean prices for our farmers are going to be abysmal. But at the end of the day, President Trump will save our farmers. He's going to have to, because prices are down not just in soybeans, but a lot of other things. Our cattle farmers are making some money, but our foresters are getting killed by Canada's lumber coming into the country. They have huge problems, Larry. And President Trump knows it, he understands it, and he'll probably talk about it again tomorrow when we have lunch in the White House.
Well, you know, Senator, on the radio, my stock market panel was talking this past weekend, and I didn't know this. Soybean prices are way down, but you know, corn prices are down, wheat prices are down, grain prices are down. There's a lot of deflation in the farm area. There's also new deflation in the oil and energy area. This, for example, is why the Federal Reserve should be cutting interest rates much faster than they are. But I was not aware of all this, I'll call it agriculture deflation.
Well, the problem is, Larry, we're getting better at farming over the years. You know, the seeds have gotten better, the fertilizer has gotten better, machinery. We're planting more acreage of everything. And same thing with the oil and gas. You know, fracking has really exploded things when it comes to oil and natural gas. So we're our worst enemy to some degree. But again, it will help the entire world. But we've got to get people off this tariff kick and take the side of President Trump and say, let's even this thing up. Let's have fair trade and go on down the road and everybody share with what you have.
Well, Mr. Trump said, I think he told Maria Bartiromo on her Sunday show, great Sunday show. Anyway, he's with China. This is with respect to the China business. Soybean purchases. He wants a rare earth deal. He wants better, even more on fentanyl, too. Those would seem to be the three big things. Soybean purchases, better rare earth deal, and better fentanyl policing. I mean, I don't think they've given him the fentanyl policing, Senator. You know, there's a lot of rhetoric about that. But the reports are the raw materials are still coming through. The precursors are still coming through. Mexico, God bless them, but they can't stop it. I mean, I know what the president wants, and I think he's, you know, on the level here, and he wants to help everybody. But I don't. The Chinese, you just can't trust them. They're going to have to do a lot more.
Yeah, as you said, the fentanyl, the makings of the fentanyl goes to Mexico, Colombia, and Venezuela, and they come to our country, and President Trump's trying to stop that. What gets me, Larry, is the rare earth minerals. We have not built a mine in years in this country. We have got to get back to mining in the United States of America, because we've seen what's happened, and if they do cut our rare earth minerals off, we're in trouble, because we don't have anything to make anything out of. So at the end of the day, President Trump hopefully will open up the mines in Alaska and out west. We've got great minerals here. We just need to take advantage of it.
Senator Tuberville, I can figure out, maybe you could help me. I was talking to Senator Thune about it a moment ago, but what is this No King's Day? We had No King's Day almost 250 years ago in 1776, July 4th. Declaration of Independence. What are the Democrats talking about No King's Day?
Well, if President Trump was a king, Larry, we wouldn't have a shutdown right now.
Yes.
This thing would be open, because he believes in government taking care of the people in this country. But the Democrats, the socialists, have absolutely lost it when it comes to President Trump. They know they're losing on this. They'll lose the whole scenario. But as you talked with Leader Thune a few minutes ago, I hope we take advantage of this and privatize and cut down the bloated government. Let's take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, Larry, on both sides, the separation is so much. I don't know whether we'll ever have anybody come together for us to vote it down the road. We're going to have to do a budget sooner or later, but right now we're spending $2 trillion more than we should, but they're trying to add $1.5 trillion more dollars. They've lost their damn mind.
Now, Senator Tuberville, I know you like to come up to New York, take me out to dinner at fancy restaurants. Are you ready for a Muslim mayor of New York City? Looks like Mondami's going to do it. What do you think, Senator?
I think we ought to pack him up and send him home. My God, we do not need that anywhere in this country, especially New York. You know, it's what a great city that was, but he's going to manage to bring it all the way down. Right now, it's headed that direction with, you know, no law enforcement and all those crazy things that the Democrats are coming up with. But, you know, we got a huge problem in this country, Larry, with Sharia law and the Muslims, you know, trying to take over all the areas in our country. And so hope we wake up and smell the roses.
Yep. Well, we'll see how it plays out. Senator Tommy Tuberville, thank you, sir. As always, we appreciate your wisdom. All right, folks, coming